It has been 8 years since the City of Liverpool celebrated the prestigious title recognising its cultural heritage. 8 years on from the official ceremony, the third and final winning entry for the Capital of Culture benchmark competition has been unveiled. Local designer Ilsa Parry has seen her ambitious Storyteller design come to life thanks to the help of Phil Redmond, who originally set up the Open Culture organisation. The bench, which uses elements of the 08 logo, is covered in stories and words which she believes best represent the City of Liverpool.
I recognise that Liverpool wanted to celebrate itself as a city, engaging with lots of different cultures from different parts of the world, but I thought that we have quite a unique culture as Scousers, and I wanted to celebrate that in the submission that I sent in. So I was looking at the language that we use and how that's quite unique to us and how it's very meaningful to us, and also how somebody from outside the city could look at how our words are spelt phonetically and learn a little bit about what it is we mean when we say those things. So the bench itself was taking the Capital of Culture logo and actually bending it into a three-dimensional form so that people sat in the 0 and the 8, and you could fit 2 people maybe in each digit. So there's this idea of immersing yourself literally in the Capital of Culture year whilst reading the text that's on the bench that reminds us of what it means to be from Liverpool.
Perhaps best known as a winning designer on BBC Two's Design for Life with Philippe Starck, the experience resulted in a place at his agency for 6 months in Paris, learning from major industry brands. And as a three-dimensional product designer herself, she knows her best ideas can sometimes take the longest. The Storyteller design bench, a clear example of that.
Throughout the whole process, I thought it was going to fail at every turn. I recognised that when I first applied, I didn't have the skills and the knowledge that I do today. With each version of the design, it got increasingly better and easier to produce, and that was as a result of my skills developing over the years. But because it always got to that stage where we thought, yes, it's finished, this is the one, and then we got the quote back and it was ridiculous money, we just thought, well, how are we going to raise the funds for this? And in the end, it was Phil himself who committed to it financially that made it happen. So even though there were struggles and difficulties, without his commitment to it, because I think it was something that he recognised my vision for it at the very beginning and was committed to it from the start and always said he was going to see it through. But there's been periods where we've spent months on it and then done nothing for a year or 2 and then gone back to it again and spent more months on it. And over that time period, I got very frustrated because I was committing a lot of my time to the project, and also with Charlotte Corrie of Open Culture. She was like the coordinator between myself and Phil Redmond and some of the manufacturers. So both of us used to laugh about it and say, you know, is this ever going to happen? Constantly be getting phone calls from friends and family going, whatever happened to that bench, you know? And I did in the end just think it was just going to fall by the wayside. So delighted that it's been finally produced.
Despite the many challenges along the way and the many different ideas from fiberglass to wood to its final end product of stainless and mild steel, this project was too close to her heart to be beaten, and with the financial generosity of Phil Redmond and the perseverance and commitment in abundance, the idea has finally become a physical reality. Nathan Griffiths, BAY TV Liverpool.